My next guest is a comedian who I'm threatened by and fear will eventually take my position and throw me on the scrap heap. Somebody's stealing my strawberries, too. He's a comedian. I'm out of it, man. I have no clue. Somebody get me an IV of logic up here. He's the star of his own upcoming HBO One Night Stand. Funny guy, Colin Quinn. Colin!
Thank you, folks. You gave me a better intro last time. I don't know if you saw it. Anyway, folks, I try and I try and I try. And I just don't know. I was watching the demonstration. You know, they had this big execution of Robert Alton Harris the other day. And they had all these demonstrators outside. They were crying and saying you should spare his life. Anti-death penalty people, you know, which is their right. But, you know, he was up there in his window looking at them going, oh, I'd like to stab him. I'd like to rape her. I'd like to hit him with a chair leg. I'd like to kick his cousin's eye out, you know. And they always talk about the sacred sanctity of human life. Precious human. Each human life is precious, folks. Each human life is precious. You ever see Studs, folks? All right? Yeah. All right. That's all I want to say. You ever see the studio audience on America's Funniest Home Videos when they're voting? The look in their eyes. There's your precious human life. Let's face it. I don't want to be cruel, folks. I'm not here to be cruel. But we have an overpopulation problem anyway. A lot of people, and this is the sad fact that no one wants to talk about, because everyone wants, is a lot of people are going to have to die. You know what I mean? It's just the way it's going to be, because it's too crowded, and a lot of other people could be comfortable and, you know, shake out their arms a little if there were less people around the earth. I'm watching the whole thing, and they have, and then the media's lying the whole time. They're saying, the Supreme Court justices have been up all night working on the case. Come on, folks, give me a break. You know, they all got their answering machines on. Hello, this is Justice Rehnquist. I'm not available to come to the phone right now. If this is about the execution, kill him. Other business, you can reach me after 8 in the morning. You know, folks, no, that's all right. Thank you. Really, I don't. So I'm watching, and if you're anti-death penalty, that's good too. They have an organization you could join. They had a big, like an infomercial, whatever it is. You know, they had the thing to join it. And they had this celebrity host speaker, and bear in mind, for AIDS, they have Liz Taylor, okay? For Amnesty International, you too, right? All these causes, they have all these, you know, the rainforest sting. You know who the anti-death penalty guy was? Mike Farrell, folks, all right? Mike Farrell, yeah. All right, the guy BJ from MASH, all right? No, that's who they had. And I have nothing against Mike Farrell. First of all, he just doesn't seem like he has that kind of charisma to carry a cause, exactly. You know, I mean, he seems like a nice guy. Mike, he's like Mike Farrell. He's like when you're in high school, you see Mike in the hall, you're like, hey, Mike, how you doing? And Mike, you know, hey, Mike, you know. And your friend goes, who's that? I don't know, some guy, Mike. He's been in my class in 2nd grade. We never really hung out. Yeah, Mike, he's a good guy. But he's a mediocre, kind of a tepid guy. I mean, nothing against the guy, but he's just one of those guys. But we love that. That's what we have for all these presidents, Reagan. He's not the tough guy, you know what I mean? He's not like this wild. When he was in Hollywood, he was like the guy Sinatra sent out for a sausage and pepper pie, you know. Even Peter Lawford probably used to get him to do, you know. And George Bush, this guy, and Bill Clinton. Everybody makes out Bill Clinton to be a wild man. Clinton's just like Bill Clinton, you know. He's the guy when your friends weren't in the schoolyard and you came around to hang out, you'd hang out with Bill for like an hour. You didn't have to split, you know. He just doesn't have it. He always had his $2 for the beer at the party. Hey, Bill, you got your $2? Yeah, here, you know. He's nobody. He's nothing. You know, and even the whole thing, they say, well, he had all those affairs. He had one affair with some sad little girl from Little Rock who wanted to, you know, meet some guy that was on TV to get her out of the J.C. Penney's into Neiman Marcus at the mall, you know. It's sad. And we need people to shake things up a little around here. That's why I love my new hero is the guy that smashed Reagan's glass trophy last week. The guy, this guy's the best. He comes out, Reagan's, you know, droning on about, Americans are resilient. Yeah, how much we're going to fall for that one? How many more years? So we're resilient, thanks. You know, the guy just smashes the trophy like Jack Lemmon and Mr. Roberts. Captain, I smashed your trophy. Now what's this crap about nuclear weapons, all right? I'll tell you, I liked him, and the Secret Service guys got fired, of course, because that was like the Dallas Police Department reunion from '63 to where you let that guy in, how could you let this guy, he was obviously not a staunch Republican, you know what I mean? God, he's like the guy, and they beat him up, which, he's not a violent guy. The last time that guy got mad was like when he felt Phil Lesh's bass was up too high in the mix on Working Man's Dead. All right, folks? A little Grateful Dead joke, Miller. All right, that's it? All right. Oh, do I have time? This always happens every time I'm on. 15. No, I can't do it, folks. 15. All right, hold on. All right, here it is, folks. Here's what I wanted to say, which is, don't get me wrong, I like the country. I have no problem. I hate when people criticize us. Everybody's saying we're lazy now. Folks, we came here 200 years ago. In that time, we built factories, we built malls, nuclear power plants. We've destroyed the country, folks. We're not lazy. We're done. There's nothing left to do. It's all over. Thank you.
Where else are you going to get Phil Lesh references? Yeah, right here, brother.
Lesh?
All right, tell me about this pilot with Mario Joyner. It says here you guys did a pilot. I don't know if it's some gay three-way or you actually shot something for...
That hurts. And about a fellow Pittsburgh native like Mario Joyner. That's what hurts.
No.
No, we did a pilot, a comedy thing. I spent the whole time holding up Joyner, you know, like I do. And,
Mario's kind of a cool actor, though. He's got the... What was that thing with the Subway Kids?
I don't know. I didn't see it because it didn't concern me.
Oh, okay.
No, but he's a good friend.
As long as you're comrade.
My closest friend, and he's going to watch this and go, all right, thanks for seeing my movie. And I always lie to him, too. I can't believe you said that. Every time I see him, it's like in hanging with the homeboys. And I'm like, yeah, that was a great scene. You know, trying to lie. Now he knows.
And I understand you're doing something with Scorsese and De Niro now?
I asked him to write down on the card because I wanted to see how it would sound on TV. I never met either one of them. Yeah, thank you. Hey, Lee Marty. That sounded cool, though, didn't it?
Yeah.
Did you believe it at all? Or?
It sounded
Not
downright
even
surrealistic. Now, you quit smoking.
No, I didn't quit smoking.
Jeez, what is the bad data here?
Well, I spent the last year trying to quit smoking. I went to like a hypnotist and a, nutritionist and a holistic healer and an herbalist and...
Max Maven?
I didn't quit. That's right up with Phil. They all started smoking. Was actually where I was gonna go with that.
So that's where we leave it. All right. Oh, good to see you again,
thanks,
man.
guys.
Colin Quinn,
Thanks,
folks.
thanks.
We'll be right back.